the last video, we saw Donkey Kong's grand entry into the gaming world. This time we're going to see his son try his hand at it, and I have to say, it's pretty fun. The game is about Donkey Kong Jr., who's trying to get his father back from the evil Mario. This is the only game in which Mario was the bad guy, and I kind of like that. It was a nice twist. The only thing that I don't get is where is this place that Donkey Kong Jr. is trying to save his father from? In the first game, it was a construction site. But I have no idea what this could be. Some zoo exhibit or a jungle? Donkey Kong Jr. can climb the vines around him and jump to various platforms. There were some little things that I really liked, where Jr. could move up faster up the vines if he's holding one in each hand, or the way the levels are not just designed as simple as possible, but you actually had to put some thought into your jumps and your vine climbs. In the first level, you have to mostly just climb up vines and avoid enemies that Mario is unleashing on you. Whoa! Whipping poor animals. Wow, Mario, when you turn evil, you sure don't go halfway. Your goal is to get to the key that Mario has hanging on the top of the screen. Once you get that key, Mario will quickly whisk Donkey Kong to another part of the children's jungle gym. I really have no idea what these levels are supposed to be. The second level is classic platforming. You have to move to the right and use the movable rope to get on the moving platform. Or if you're really good and have a good sense of timing, you could use the extra boost on the spring to jump on the moving platform. Then you still have to dodge the birds to your goal of getting the key again. Since Mario, that clever jerk, has changed the lock on Donkey Kong's cage, and the key you just got in the previous level is no good, I really don't get the point of getting the key if that key is already useless. But if you do manage to get the new key, Mario moves Donkey Kong again. How is he moving him so quickly? Donkey Kong has to weigh a lot, and Mario isn't exactly a weightlifter. But anyways, in the next stage, what the heck is this? Apparently wherever Mario has taken Donkey Kong, it has some kind of electric disco Boogaloo theme to it. I mean, seriously, what was Miyamoto thinking? I'm just trying to picture him in a meeting going, I have an idea for level 3. We're going to scrap the whole jungle theme for one level and have a futuristic electric world. It'll blend in perfectly if you ignore any sense of logic or reason, but trust me, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, I seriously doubt Miyamoto ever said the word awesome, but it still is very weird to have this in this game. Donkey Kong Jr. has to avoid the electrical charges while he makes his way back and forth through the level to eventually get to the top. This level seems totally out of place for the game and feels like they totally ran out of ideas. In the final world, Mario has constructed the most complex and overly extravagant lock. Donkey Kong Jr. has to push up the keys to the locks above to free Donkey Kong from Mario's evil clutches. Oh, and by the way, Mario, the idea to keep the keys right below the locks? Classic villain mistake. But since you're a newbie at this, I'm gonna give you a pass. After you get all the keys, Donkey Kong is saved, and Mario falls to the ground below. Then the game repeats. I really enjoyed this game. Unlike Donkey Kong's easy gameplay, Donkey Kong Jr. has some relatively complex level designs, or at least complex for games in those days. Overall, it was a lot of fun for those few minutes that the game will last, before it all repeats again. Now, just like Donkey Kong, this title has a 2-player mode, and an A and B mode. B mode is just a harder version of the regular game. I think the original Donkey Kong might be the most famous of all the Donkey Kong games, but I think Donkey Kong Jr. might be the best Donkey Kong game that the NES had to offer. Oops, I think I may have just tipped my hand on the next 2 entries in the Donkey Kong saga. Oh well. In the next part, it's time to combine everyone's favorite thing, Donkey Kong Jr. and math. No, I'm not kidding. This game actually exists. A math-based Donkey Kong game. I know what you're thinking. How could that be bad? Oh ho 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 ho. Just wait and see. Because up next is, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. See you next time.